Hey, John Cruz, and I've got another signature rod here with Cashion rods. This is the Swim Jig rod. Now, I really have been wanting this rod for a couple years, and finally everything worked out and we got it dialed in exactly how I wanted. Most swim jig rods, or most rods that people fish swim jigs on, are way too stiff. This rod is 7 foot 3 inch. It's a medium heavy taper. It's got good power, but it bends throughout the blank so that when you set the hook on that fish, you're not going to set the hook too hard and you're going to get a really good solid hook set, no matter if you're fishing with fluorocarbon or if you're fishing with up to 50-pound of braided line. Now, I throw a lot of swim jigs and I've thrown them for a long time, and I've experimented with different rods, everything from 7 foot heavy to 7.6 heavy flipping sticks. Everything in between I've experimented with, and this is what I consider the perfect swim jig rod. The swim jig rod has a butt on it that's really soft, just like the frog rod. So when you're setting the hook a whole bunch, you're not gonna drive it into your rib cage as you're getting all those bites and jamming them. It's also got the through blank handle, which I really like having that feel of the blank. And of course, like all other Cashion rods, the blank is made right in North Carolina. The rest of the full assembly is done there in North Carolina. And when they're assembling it, they put the American tackle guides, the microwave guides, right on the rod. I'm a big fan of those. I think they help with casting accuracy and some with casting distance. So the rod, it does not have micro guides. It's got the next size up. That is exactly what I wanted on the swim jig rod, because you're throwing the swim jig around a lot of slop, around a lot of dirty stuff, the back of pockets. You're going to get a lot of trash on your lines. So you definitely want to make sure you clean those guides and make sure they stay optimal performance. But I think we completely dialed in this made in America swim jig rod from Cashion.